Welcome to the Safavid Empire. As you can see, this is our flag. We are located here on the map, in case you haven't seen. These are our common clothes for men in the Safavid Empire. Looking extra fresh and familiar today. Our government is tolerant of newcomers, however, they have to convert to the Shia Islamic religion. Our type of government is absolute monarchy, with there being rebellions taking place every so often in our country, but we do follow a very strict Shiism religion. Our empire is run by a monarch called Ismail I. Our country does face rebellions against the forceful conversion of Shiism and is facing threats from the Ottomans, but that will be taken care of momentarily. Our country is extremely wealthy, with being able to afford large buildings that were dedicated to the current monarch, as you can see here. Furthermore, our country was built on social stratification, with the king being at the top, then nobility, then merchants, then the down low filthy peasants. There's a big difference in the big and rich, with the rich being having vast pieces of land, fancy clothes, while peasants have small houses and cheap or low quality clothes. Women are treated with respect, as being regarded of patience as art, religion, and architecture, but weren't given much equality, as it depended on their husband, his wealth, and their ownership. No certain laws divided the classes, but higher class citizens looked down upon lower classes, so interacting with them may have been taboo, and a chance at mobility through marriage, arrangements, and trade. Additionally, our main religion is Shiism, and if not persuaded to change, you might be forced to change. You would have to convert to Shiism willingly or unwillingly, as it was the law and one of the main reasons why rebellions were common. Our country is, of course, wealthy and having a vast treasury. The state was loaded on the newest art, architecture, music, and literature. Our number one innovation that the country has is wealth. With there being so much of it, the newest technology was always available to the citizens, at least the wealthy, with architecture being colorful, humongous, making it visually appealing, and being located right next to the center of major international trade routes. All cultures are welcome to the Safavid Empire, as the more the merrier, but we'll need to accept the change of our culture and accept Shiism as a way of life. Our economic opportunities for merchants and vendors who are good at what they do, as being right next to huge trade routes, made income for them successful and wealthy, but with peasants having little to no skills or incredible in a certain field may lead to the monarch's court. Our main goods that the state was known for was Iranian silk, and held in high regard for its beauty and texture. Its goods in countries, and in case merchants were looking for other goods, the labor system that was used for the lower class / slaves and peasants working on projects that demanded intensive labor. Immigrants and minorities aren't excluded from any fields of work, but may be considered strange for a new foreigner to be immediately promoted to the king's court. There is huge access to trade. That is the reason the country is so wealthy and rich, and can count on goods to be available at the market as long as the price is right. Taxes and cash and money were not required, but instead were expected to provide a service or trade in items that may reflect on a part of your annual income. Alright, now I'm going to show you our vacation package options. With our top tourist site being the Mother's Inn in Ifsavan that was built during the reign of Shah Abbas II. It was a luxury resort meant for the wealthiest merchants and selected guests of the Shah. Today it is a luxury hotel and goes under the name of Hotel Abbasi. Ooh. Then for our holy site, we have the Sheikh Lotfullah Mosque. It is one of the masterpieces of the Iranian architecture that was built under the Safavid Empire. Standing on the eastern side of Nasfa-e-Jahan Square, Iran, construction of the mosque started in 1603 and was finished in 1619. And it was built by the chief architects. Let's see here. Ooh, look at that beautiful architecture. We look forward to seeing you in the Safavid Empire today.